Maybe that's my problem, though. I'm holding it to my tongue, and that's just killing me. Oh, my God.
What's up, locals? We are back with another hot sauce gauntlet challenge. Welcome to the show. We got a special guest here, Mike Castaneda.
That's right.
That's right. Mike is a chef.
I am a chef, yeah.
And so we're just going to start this out. He brought us his own concoction here.
Yeah. I wanted to do kind of like a Mexican-style buffalo, and it's mild. You know, my wife's like, you should just immediately just burn them out, you know. But
dude, I like that.
yeah. So no, I kept it good. I wanted to make it nice and easy. It's delicious.
What do we want to do here? Just kind of
just whatever you want. You dip it, drizzle. I don't care.
Just the tip, Darren.
Just the tip.
Why you gotta direct that towards me?
I don't know. I don't know. I know you better than I know Mike. So.
Okay. I feel like I want a little bit of bun and wiener on this one.
It looks really good. It's thick. There's some oil floating at the top.
Oh yeah, I did actually a little brown butter with it.
All right, going in.
That's a nice, easy one to start with.
Oh yeah, it's got a good flavor. What is brown butter? Just browned butter?
Exactly. You're kind of cooking out all the extra liquid to it, and you're kind of just rendering down those like butter fat solids. It gives it a nice like nutty flavor.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean, I could dip chips in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
It's good. Yeah.
Very mild.
Smooth.
Yeah. I did some achiote with it, and I almost want to call it like a German soy sauce. It's called Maggi. But you'll see it a lot, and especially like micheladas.
So I'm just going to go ahead and start lathering up. But as we're doing this, Mike, tell us. So you've gone from serving in the U.S. Army.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yep.
To being recognized as one of the top 10 cooks in America.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It was weird.
Yeah. So what role did cooking play in your transition out of the military? Did it play a role at all?
So the difficult thing with that, I was in the Army, and I had a Traeger grill, was just taking pictures of my food, and I had them write me one day, and they're like, hey, you know, if we paid you, would you write recipes for us? So, you know, I'm just a poor soldier, so I'm like, dude, absolutely, let's do that. My stuff started going viral, and as a result, you know, I started getting like more checks and all these other things coming in, so I was like, man, this is pretty cool. And then they're like, hey, would you want to go out and do like SEC football games for us? So, you know, obviously I had to talk to the chain of command, see how that went. And they were super cool with it. And before you know, I'm getting flown out to like Tennessee to make brisket for a couple thousand people. And that was super cool. I had some issues in the Army, and was medically discharged. I had some stuff with my shoulder, nerve damage, things like that. So around that time is when I start kind of getting information from like Food Network, and, you know, people reaching out and saying like, hey, you know, would you be interested in being this pilot that we're doing, you know? And every time they'd say, hey, good news, you're in the next round, whatever. And they'd need more information, interviews, whatever. So then I remember getting this call from this guy named Ben, and he's like, hey, it's Ben with Food Network, whatever. And I was like, yeah, you know, what do you need? And he's like, oh no, like, you're in, like, that's it, you're in. And I immediately just felt sick, you know, like, so all of that was going on. Went to Food Network, got to hang out with Bobby Flay and all those guys, and that was a surreal experience. And then I'm leaving the military, and then I'm thinking, like, you know, what am I going to do? Because I didn't cook in the military. Everybody thinks I was a cook in the military, but I wasn't. And after I left, I got a food truck and kind of just hit the ground running with that.
Nice. All right, well, this second sauce, I guess we would say, is the Mango and Delano. This is one of our sponsors. So Sweet and Saucy is a sponsor of the show, and they make the Keeper of the Flames line of hot sauce.
Crazy.
So if you haven't got these, you should go to Sweet and Saucy down in Delano and check this out. We're going to have 3 of the, like, 4 of, like, the 8 sauces that they made today. So, really good. So let's dive into mango.
All right. That's good.
Yeah, that's always a good, simple one. Love the sweet.
Yeah, I love that. Great flavor.
And we learned last episode it's a good cool down to come back to.
Okay. That's good information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at this last one. You have a new one.
Yes.
Oh.
He said he was going to bring the heat today.
Oh.
We're going to see if it stacks up to the grinder and the original. to bomb. We'll see what happens.
Oh no!
I'll tell you what, though, I did bring hopefully a secret weapon. So when things get bad enough, we'll try to bust it out and see if it helps.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol?
Something.
So being featured on the Food Network, it's a pretty big accomplishment. What was the experience like, and how did it shape your career?
I always tell people I feel like I almost have like this imposter syndrome because half the time, like even when I was there, I was like, God, I do not deserve to be here. You know, just one of those things. Like I'm just a regular dude from Wellington. I don't have culinary training. I just would watch and read, and I grew up just on Food Network. So it was one of those things. Like I get there and I just feel like sick. Like I'm just. Honestly, in the kitchen, it was great, but like I was in a huge room almost like this, but it was green, cameras all on my face, there's lights, it was hot, so I'm just sweating bullets, and they keep having to stop and like dab me to, so I'm not like shining all over the camera. Once I got in the kitchen, it was great. I had like Bobby Flay walking up and talking as I'm just chopping up things, and it was easy at that point, but man, I mean, just getting there was scary. But oh God, I did a lot. That came out so fast. Oh no.
Yeah,
okay.
Not a lot of droppers in these. Yeah, the next one's called Anti-Gravity.
So I need to pay attention then. Okay.
Yeah. So this one's from our friends at Heat Mavericks. They're another local.
Okay.
And you can get this one, pick this one up on their website, I think. Also, you can get it at All Things Barbecue. They sell it there.
Okay.
So,
I love that store.
so
But yeah, after leaving Food Network, it was an easy transition, I guess, to start working with people, because I started working with like NFL athletes and the MLB, and it was weird to have like Whit Merrifield, he'd like just text me and he's like, hey man, I'm doing a housewarming thing, would you come over and cook for us? And I'm like, yeah, and they're,
that's so cool.
I will say, like, athletes are always like extremely last minute. They'll hit you up on a Wednesday, be like, I need you, Saturday. Like actually Dante Hall, it was the next day, it was like Halloween, he's like, hey man, I need you to come tomorrow, we're doing brunch in like the Power and Light District or something. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, didn't you just do one for Grady Dick?
I did, yeah, and that was pretty cool. And it was kind of similar, like his dad reached out and was like, "Hey man, we're doing something in a couple weeks. Like, I'm already looking at a jersey, potentially going to buy it and have him sign it and everything." And then I didn't hear from him, and I was like, "Okay, they must not need me anymore." And then it was like, a couple days prior, it's like, "Hey, you still want to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Very cool. Well,
all right,
Anti-Gravity here.
Definitely more pepper forward. Like you get the flavor.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a little heat up front.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good spice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right there on the tongue. Not too bad. Pretty light.
And being Mexican, I feel like I have so many times, like my wife's like, "Oh man, this is hot," or my kids will say something, and it's like I hadn't even tasted any heat yet. But that's definitely one you can actually get some of the heat.
Yeah, so you've built an online presence for yourself. I was noticing that's where I saw the Grady Dick.
Oh yeah.
So tell us what your handle is and what you like most about being online.
It's not the haters, I'll tell you that much right now. But
we all hate the haters.
Yeah. So yeah, it's weird for me because honestly, I feel like I'm so bad at marketing myself. Like half the time, I'm going to do an event and everybody's like, "Hey, do you have business cards?" I'm like, "Oh no, I don't." So you can find me on this, like pretty much any social at Foodie Mike C. And I feel like I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. But even with that, it's like right now I still have Facebook sending me money for content I'm just putting out. And even then, I feel like I'm not even doing much. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of sharing my life a little bit. Yeah. And they're still just paying me to put content out there. So that's kind of cool. So I'm like, man, maybe if I take it serious and do like real content and, get back on my recipe videos, because I feel like off the start, I really had to grind for it. You know what I mean? Like I was saying yes to every opportunity and doing things like that. And then I get to hang out with like a little more high profile people and doing more charity work and things. And obviously I'm not doing as many jobs as I had to prior. But I mean, I was doing recipes constantly and things like that. And it just, man, it can burn you out. I mean, obviously, running cameras and editing and all this stuff. It's a lot, especially if you're doing it yourself.
Yeah. Burnout's a real thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
So I do my best.
Well, this next one's Sizzling Seeds. You can get their sauce at the Old Town Farmers Market here in Wichita.
This one's thick.
Yeah, it's more like a salsa. It's sweet, but it's got a little bit of sizzle. You know what I mean?
Not much, but
Yeah.
It's there.
It's not the creepers yet.
Oh Lord.
So you've mentioned recipes a couple of times. What's your top 3 recipes if you had to give some?
Oh man, that's always such a hard question because people are like, oh, what do you like to cook? You know, it's like if you're a chef, like, oh, what's your favorite thing to make? You know, it's your typical thing, but I kind of tend to fixate on something and I will like hammer it for like months until I feel like I do it well. Like for example, at a Food Network, I had some amazing ramen at the Chelsea Market. So I come home and like for months, that's all I'm doing is making ramen, or I'm making birria, or I'm making, you know, whatever. So my tacos are what everybody wants typically, you know. So
like a taco bar, or like
I will just do like a few random different meats and things like that. So like Grady Dick, I did my chicken achiote tacos. I did my carnitas like I made for Bobby Flay. And then, like my birria, I've actually won awards for my birria. So
nice. Well,
I guess that's.
some of that.
Well, we'll have to hook you up then.
Yeah.
We'll hook it up.
All right. This next one is another Keeper of the Flame sauce. We're about to do 3 of his in a row. This is the ICT habanero.
That sounds fun.
I can't remember where this one stands.
I like this one pretty good.
There we go.
It'd be a shame if I ate too much of this hot dog and just didn't have room for any of these other sauces.
It's like I'm trying to be nice.
I know I'm kind of running out of.
Yeah, you're.
It's
always
nibbles. All right.
Yeah.
Gonna step it up a bit with the extreme scorpion here, but so growing up in Wellington, how did your background and upbringing influence kind of your cooking style, or did it?
Yeah, so I feel like I had to really respect the ingredients that I got, because that was one of the things I talked about in Food Network. I was up against people from like Dallas and New York and things like that, you know, and they have all these amazing markets with pretty much anything you could want. And I almost felt like I was at a disadvantage. And somebody from Food Network was like, well, you know, you really had to be really good at what you did, you know, with your basic stuff, you know, then, and, you know, you really learned to respect. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But so yeah, I feel like just where I grew up, I didn't have access to a lot of the things. And I always said, like, my grandmother, both my grandmothers were great cooks, but like my grandmother on my Mexican side, she just, everything she does is amazing, and it's crazy. And I remember being on Food Network saying, like, I'll never cook as good as her. And, you know, she learned to cook in Mexico using the same basic ingredients, you know, just stuff that you have to just get versatile with. And, you know, so I think that's something I try to do my best, is to showcase like where I'm from with my ingredients and just make it the best I possibly can. Should I be worried about this one? Oh, God.
What the wok is cooking.
Extreme scorpion.
Wok is cooking. That's a good cooking joke for us today, Darren.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good amount, right? Is that good?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's perfect.
No, that's fine. Everything's great.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
We're all
Everything's
fine.
burning around you.
All right.
Jeez. Oh, God, yeah.
That flavor of the scorpion pepper, though, is so good.
I feel the same way about habanero. Like, I love, like, the fruit to it.
Yeah.
But then you get the heat, and it's like, oh, Lord, what did I do? Yeah, that one's definitely getting hot.
That's good.
It's taking over the tongue.
I would say it doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
It starts at the tongue, and it's like creeping down the back of my throat
Yeah.
now.
That's about when the water starts getting into
I feel like I'm drooling right now.
Yeah, saliva starts getting thicker, you know?
I don't think the water's actually going to help anything at all, but
Nope. But it makes me feel good.
I don't crack my water until we get done. I just can't do it.
well, I'm not that much of a man, so.
I got called a rebel. I got called a rebel last time because I cracked my water open.
This next one is Riverside Extreme. It says
Good God.
Carolina Reaper.
Ooh. Did we ever decide which one was hotter between these two?
Derek swears it's the Reaper.
I swear it was the Scorpion, though. I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure on the Scoville, it's the Reaper's hotter than the Scorpion.
Why is the air so hot?
In here,
Yeah.
it's the sauce, baby.
No, it's just hot on my tongue. It's like I take it in, it's like, oh.
I was waiting for this to be a joke.
No.
It's the sauce.
It's the sauce. Oh, Lord.
Why the chicken cross the road?
All right, let's take a bite.
Okay.
Get into a question.
Oh, God.
No, it's got some tang to it.
Oh yeah, add some juices, like shoot out of the wiener.
Hate when that happens. Whew.
So, in pursuing your culinary career, have you faced any challenges along the way?
Oh God. I feel like I keep saying it's like it's not an event unless something's going wrong. So it seems like everything I do, something happens, I forget something burns, and then you have to adapt. But I think one of the most like noticeable ones for me, I was doing an event in Kansas City for Spencer Ware, and it was I want to say literally like a game or two before they won the Super Bowl, and he gets a hold of me and he's like, yeah, we're going to do this thing. And again, it was like, he got a hold of me on Wednesday. The thing's happening Saturday. So I want to say there was like 40 people or so that I'm supposed to be cooking for his organization. And then like his agent gets a hold of me and he's like, hey man, don't kill the messenger. And I was like, dude, you better not be canceling on me. He's like, no, but we're going to go from like 40 to 70. Can you do that?
Oh, gosh.
I've already been doing all the prep, the shopping, everything. I had KC Cattle Company. They sent Wagyu and everything from Kansas City area. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, we're going to go from 4 courses to like 6 courses, and I'm just going to make them smaller bites, you know, and just kind of do it that way. So that was definitely a fun one. But like, I met a lot of football players that night, got to go to the club with them, and, you know, like he got a hold of my wife and was like, hey, you guys are coming to the club with us. We're going to send a car and everything. And we both don't drink and do all this stuff. So we were like, I don't know what that means. Like, how do you act? What do you do? So, you know, here we're going to the club with football players and just trying to be as cool as possible.
That would be intimidating, especially for someone that doesn't like. That would be intimidating for me, having been clubbing since I was 20-something.
Yeah. So what's interesting is, you know, these guys are, you know, bringing all these bottles. And I can't remember. They had like bottles all over the table. And it's the same thing. Whatever it was, I can't even remember. It was like $1,200 a bottle or something. It was crazy. So these guys are doing football player stuff, you know, like dancing, being loud, having fun. Me and my wife are kind of just sitting here at the table by them, you know, and some girls come sit by us. And they're like, who are these guys? And I'm like, oh, they're football players. And they're like, oh, okay, whatever. You know, I figured they'd be like, oh, you know, trying to get in on the party. Didn't care at all. So they start talking to my wife, like, what do you do? And she's like, oh, I do hair. And they're like, oh, my God. So they all are like flocking, like sitting here chatting my wife up and everything. And so it was a super cool experience, you know, just to hang out.
Cool. Ooh. All right, well, this next one's the bomb explosive.
No.
Yeah, it's not like the original The Bomb. It's an evolution. The Bomb evolution. So we're going to see if it's hot.
And is the last one?
Yes, sir.
Last one, but if it's not hot enough, we're going to have to hit the grinder. Yeah, Darren.
You have no wiener left.
He's just going to raw dog it. I immediately just got like fruity flavor, but so far nothing crazy.
I tasted nothing. Like, I put it on my tongue and I didn't taste it at all.
I feel it in my throat a little bit, but oh God, you're just trying to get us to do the other one, aren't you?
You ain't got none left. Do I have to share my wiener with you?
You got to share your wiener with me. Let's do the grinder. I don't think that was hot enough.
All right, yeah, I'm here. We might as
You
well.
got to get the full experience.
Might as well, yeah. I'd hate to not be dying when I leave here.
So, pro tip on this one, Darren and I just pour a little bit out, and then just kind of...
We probably just share off of that.
We probably could.
Oh
And
my
then you
God.
just
That is crazy.
Oh my God.
Hey, have you guys ever done like the one chip challenge or anything like that?
dip. I have not.
I've seen so many videos. I'm a little afraid of it.
I am afraid of it. I had somebody was telling me in person they did it, and they didn't swallow it because it hurt so bad, and they were like glad that they didn't.
I believe it, 100%.
You've done it?
No, I've watched people do it though, and it's terrible. Like my friends have done it. One of them like was trying to act all cool. He's security guard for like the courthouse, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that was nothing." He literally gets a hold of us like a couple of hours later, and he's like, "I really thought I was gonna have to go to the ER." Big tough dude was trying to play it off.
I feel it. I thought the first time we did this one, I felt that way.
I'm a little worried about this one, buddy.
Yeah.
We're here.
All right, here we go. Grinder.
Oh God, it's all over my tongue.
Death nectar. All right.
That was bad.
Whoa.
The heat is real.
I don't even want to swallow it.
Already did.
Whoops, I already did too.
Maybe that's my problem though. I'm holding it to my tongue, and that's just killing me. Oh my God.
So, Mike, what's next for you? Whether it be in, food, culinary catering, media, what is it?
Maybe a hospital. No, so I'm actually about to leave for Napa. I get to go cook in a Michelin restaurant, so that'll be fun. I'll be doing that for about a week.
Nice.
And then I actually get to represent Kansas at the World Food Championships again in Indy in October.
In India?
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Okay.
I mean, there was Indiana.
India. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in the bacon category, and if I win that, it's $10,000, and then I get to go to the final table where I'll compete for $100,000.
Woo!
That one hurts. With that being said, though, maybe we should bring out this secret weapon.
Yes, I'm excited. Let's do it.
So I saw on the internet where if you take citric acid, and you're supposed to be able to sprinkle some in your mouth, and it's supposed to help with the heat level. Some guy said it immediately just took it all away. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm 100% willing to find out right now.
Let's do it. Just like a pinch.
Sure. Whew. That is sour.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I can't tell if it just distracts you from the heat. I feel like it helped for a little bit for a second, but then like the heat just comes right back at the back of my throat. Oh God. What a bad idea. I never even
Drink
talked.
some water with the citrus. Oh, I think it helps.
Make my own like little lemonade or something here.
Right.
I want to say that I'm glad that my buddy Chip got us to connect, but Chip's a great guy. We never even really spoke about that, but I got to know him through the Midwest Battle Buddies.
Yeah.
I have a dog who's certified now through the Midwest Battle Buddies, so that was an incredible experience. So I just wanted to make sure and shout that out. Can't say I'm not regretting that we just did this, but it was a nice introduction, though.
Yeah. Chip and his organization, they do great things for vets, so definitely shout them out.
Good Lord.
So how you feeling? You made it through the gauntlet.
I did, yeah. Minimal tears, but I'm sure my chest is going to be killing me later. But we'll see. Maybe I'll go get some ice cream after this. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. That is another special guest through the gauntlet. So thanks, Mike, for coming on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm starting to think that helped a little.
I think it did. No?
Not me. I'm over here just,
Are you still dying, Darren?
Yeah. Mouth's on fire. I'm teared up. I think it's worse than the last time I tried it. I don't know.
I'm telling you, it varies.
It may get hotter as it sits around. I don't know.
Around.
I feel like I'm talking and drooling at the same time. Like I'm not making any
This
sense.
is the concentrated.
The tongue just went rogue for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, as always, I'm Troy.
I'm Darren.
Mike.
And we're reminding you to live local. See you next time.
Three guys looking for wieners. Roller grill, red hot, chili dog, knackwurst, frankfurter, bratwurst. Wieners.